Hi there, everybody. Hi there, everybody. This is Diane. I'm walking my walk. I told you guys, I tell you all the time how I walk 1 mile every day, and I'm 68, and I just turned 68 February 1st, and God has really been good to me with my health. I got such blessed good health in my body, and I'm thankful about it every single day. Because when you live a long time, till 68 and on, and be in good health, you just don't know when you're in your younger years how you're going to be, right? If you live to be in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you just don't even know. None of us do. But I'm so thankful every single day that my health is good, that my health is very good, that I can walk 1 mile every day of the week. So that means I'm banging down 7 miles a week, 30 miles in a month. I do it every day, y'all. And today I waited later to come out. I almost didn't come out and just walked in the house. The home is a very big home, over 1,000 square feet. And I started to do it in the house for almost an hour, which it takes me almost an hour to walk it outside. So when it turns real cold, like it did today, this morning in Tampa, Florida, I said, oh my, I'm going out. I'm going to walk my walk in the house. But then later on, around noon, close to lunchtime, it started to feel a lot better. So I said, okay, even though I done walked the house for an hour almost, I'm going to go out in the fresh air and walk again. So this means I'll be walking 2 miles today when I walk my mile outside walk that I'm doing now. And you can follow me at Diane Dixon 6900, all one word, all lowercase, DIANE DIXON 6900. Subscribe. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube. Thanks for subscribing. Gather up others. Say, go check out that chick, that blonde chick that comes in YouTube. Senior Citizen Tips. I'm your senior citizen guide. I give you senior citizen tips every day. I'm telling you guys, the number, you, seniors, one reason seniors wind up in emergency in the hospital is because of dehydration. You want to hydrate. It's very vitally important. A lot of seniors forget to drink throughout the day. I had my friend who's hospitalized for the last 3 months. She would do this. Drink maybe a mug of coffee in the morning, and the rest of the day wouldn't drink nothing until maybe 5 or 6 in the evening. And, oh, let me have a can of my water. And that would be it. 2 drinks. And you know what happened? She got diagnosed with chronic kidney disease. Yeah, back September last year. And now she's been hospitalized for the past 3 months. Just turned 80 September 25th last year. Can no longer walk. Has lost her ability to walk. You guys, you don't have to let your health go to pieces. Like I get out and walk my 1 mile walk every day. And when I felt it was too cold for me yesterday, I walked it in the house. And I know to keep going around and around for nearly an hour. That's about how long it takes me to walk when I do it outside. And I hydrate. You start all over. Every time you get up the next morning, you have to start all over again. Hydrating, drinking, putting out those 8 pennies. Put yourself 8 pennies out on your kitchen counter or your coffee table in your living room, out in plain view where you can see those 8 pennies. A doctor told me this tip years ago. to track that you're drinking at least 8 drinks. I don't care what it is, as long as you're doing your 8 drinks, okay? And if you get done around 6 in the evening, 6:30, you don't have to stop. Just keep on drinking and maybe stop an hour before you go in to go to bed, so you're not up and down out your bed needing to go to the bathroom. And the tip is tips. I'm your senior tipping queen. I come in to give you tips for your health, tips for Social Security, tips for other different things on different days, right? What you want to do is make sure you're hydrating. So you do seniors, so you don't wind up in the hospital emergency room. I became very sick during COVID, and I'm scratching my face right there. I could no longer drink or take in food, liquids. And where did I wind up? This was when I was 59, 60 years old by then. Where did I wind up? In the hospital emergency, right? Room. That's where I winded up at, because I was laying there and my ex-husband, who is my ex now, was doing his best to tend to me, take care of me, bring liquids to me to drink, soup, but I had no appetite to drink, to eat. And finally, a lady we both knew, were friends with, came by the apartment. And as soon as she saw me, she told my ex, he was still my husband then, Diane is very sick. She needs to go to the emergency room. So they each had to take me under my arms. I didn't even have the strength to walk out of the apartment by myself on my own strength. I was so weak. And I got there, and they had to give me IV right away. The doctor, she said, "You are very dehydrated." I knew I was. I hadn't drank almost nothing in days, and it was a miracle of God that I was still alive. So they knew to put me on IV right away and start giving me some types of medicine, and a miracle happened. In about 4 hours, they put me in a wheelchair, discharged me, and saw I was starting to spring back enough to be let go home. A miracle happened, you guys. And this is why I'm so big on hydration. I was almost dead, you guys. I was almost dead. And this was only back when I was 59, 68 years ago, we're talking. I'm 68 now, and I just turned 68 the first of last month. And so this is why I'm so big on hydration, okay? I'm telling you, it can take you out if you allow yourself to become dehydrated or make your organs start to not function right. Your heart, liver, lungs, kidneys. Guys, we don't need that. We don't need none of that, okay? If we will take proper care of ourselves, start today. If you ain't started, drink, drink, drink. Those 8 pennies out, take one away every time you complete a drink. And I will be back tomorrow with more tips for seniors. Subscribe at Diane Dixon 6900, DianeDixon 6900, all lowercase, all one word. Goodbye. See ya. Thanks for subscribing.